Today for math, we are learning to identify triangles as acute, right, or obtuse triangles. I want to remind you that a triangle is a polygon that has 3 sides, 3 vertices, and 3 angles. Remember, the sides are this part, the angles are what's inside, and the vertices are right where the 2 lines meet. So a triangle, like tricycle, means 3. 3 sides, 3 vertices, 3 angles. One way triangles can be classified is by the size of their angles. Remember in our last session when we talked about different kinds of angles? We talked about a right angle being exactly 90 degrees, like the corner of a piece of paper. We talked about an acute angle, which is less than 90 degrees. And we talked about an obtuse angle, which is bigger than 90 degrees. We can use these angles to categorize or put into groups triangles. So when we look at a right triangle, it has only one angle that is 90 degrees. Triangles actually can't have more than one angle that are 90 degrees. It just wouldn't work. An obtuse triangle has one angle that is greater than 90 degrees. Again, this angle here is bigger than 90 degrees. If we were able to lift them up and compare it, it would be bigger than right here. Obtuse angles have only one angle that are greater than 90 degrees. You actually can't have a triangle that has more than one obtuse angle. So a right triangle has one 90-degree side, an obtuse angle has one 90-degree side, and the last one is an acute triangle, where all of the angles are less than 90 degrees. I want you to look at this right triangle. Right here, this is an acute angle. This is an acute angle. But since there is one 90-degree angle, it becomes right. This obtuse triangle, this is an acute angle. It's less than 90 degrees. This is an acute angle. It's less than 90 degrees. But since this one angle is obtuse, the entire triangle is obtuse. Okay. As the directions say, we're going to drag the triangles into the workspace, and we're going to drag a label to classify the triangles by its side. Remember, we can always go back and check. A right angle has one 90-degree side, an obtuse angle has one side greater than 90 degrees, and an acute has all angles that are less than 90 degrees. So let's try to find, actually let's start with a right angle. You're looking for something that looks like the corner of a piece of paper. Try to think if you can find one. Pause this video and look at them closely. This one is an acute right angle. We're able to see that this side right here is exactly 90 degrees. It's like the corner of a piece of paper. This one is also a right angle. Again, right here, we have a perfect 90-degree angle. It looks just like the corner of a piece of paper. Let's look at this one. Do you see a right angle in this triangle? This triangle has a right angle right here. So it can be on the bottom or it can be on the top. Let's start over. Yes. Let's look for an obtuse angle, an obtuse triangle. Remember, an obtuse triangle has to have just one side that's bigger than 90. We already know that these 3 are right triangles. This is an obtuse triangle because this side right here is bigger than 90 degrees. It doesn't matter that these 2 are smaller than 90 degrees. It only matters that this one is bigger. This is also an obtuse triangle because this side right here is greater than 90 degrees. Do you see any other obtuse triangles? There are no other obtuse triangles. Let's try an acute triangle. Remember, acute triangles are less than 90 degrees. All of the angles are less than 90 degrees. Right here, It might look like this side is 90 degrees, but if we had a piece of paper to line up with it, we can see that it doesn't fit perfectly. This is an acute triangle because all of the sides are less than 90 degrees. This is also an acute triangle because all of the sides, again, are less than 90 degrees. This is also an acute triangle because all of the sides are less than 90 degrees. Remember, when you're looking for a triangle, when you're trying to figure out what kind of triangle it is, for right angles, it's about one side. One side needs to be 90 degrees. For an obtuse angle, it's about one side again. One side needs to be greater than 90, greater than that piece of paper. For acute, it has to be all three sides are less than 90 degrees.